From the Yard in historic Annapolis, Maryland, this is the Navy Sports Rundown, presented by Leidos.
Hope your Labor Day sunburns have healed, because Navy football is ready to bring the heat against FCS Wagner College. After a whirlwind start 2 weeks ago in Dublin, Ireland, there's something refreshing about how normal it will be for a couple of F-18s to fly over Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium and the Midshipmen to kick off their home slate against the Seahawks. A couple weeks ago against Notre Dame, the Navy offense showed some flashes of brilliance, namely this 39-yard pass from quarterback Ty Lavatai stepping up in the pocket to sophomore slotback Brandon Chapman. Lavatai is QB1 this week on the depth chart, and he knows that it's all about the effort and execution and repeating those types of plays consistently for Navy to have success against any opponent. And one thing's for sure, he is not overlooking the Seahawks.
I think that's something that I don't think a lot of us really look at that, knowing that a lot of the times we do go into games as underdogs. So I think for all of us, it's kind of just like go out the game with the same mentality, regardless of what team it is or who we're playing, because we know a lot of times we're the ones that are on the other end of the stick. So I think that's just the way our team and our mentality is as a unit. So
effort and execution, period. We got to get better in both. I'm certain that we will, but when we play with the elite beat that we were talking about, and we combine that with clean execution on both sides of football, I think we got a chance to be a really good football team.
Volleyball hosting Maryland in the Kristen Dickman Invitational. Set 1, Allie Alessio takes a rocket off the arms, turns into a Jamie Llewellyn kill. Navy trailing 18-17. Take this later in the set. Llewellyn again, number 9, set up by Avery Miller, and Navy would take the first set 25-23. Set 2, this one up for Anna Kleemeyer. You got mail! Gave the Mids a 12-7 lead. They also took that set by 2 points. Set 3, on the volley, Miller to Ashley Warren. And for the first time in program history, the Mids beat the Terps 3-0. Women's soccer taking on Wofford. Second of 2 games in South Carolina. Alexa Riddle ain't waffling on that shot. Navy up 1-0, 19 minutes in. Later in the half, Isabella Romano from midfield doinks off the post. You just watch that one crawl in. Navy breaking a 1-1 tie. It's 2-1. 73 minutes in, Maddie Gallagher. Heck of a save, one of her 4 on the day. Watch that again. Just punches that out of bounds. And late in the half, Marley Heaven to Amanda Graziano. And on the crossing pass, Kat Healy brings it home for the Mids, a 3-1 final. And Karen Gabera's Midshipmen talking that blah, 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 because they're 3-0-3 on the season. Water polo went 3-2 on its road trip to California this past week. Check this out. Against number 9 Long Beach State, final 9 seconds, freshman Kiefer Black to senior center Hayden Kahn rifles it in, and Navy wins 10-9. Midshipmen were ranked number 20 in the preseason, and they play in the Princeton Invitational in New Jersey this coming Saturday. First up, number 16 Santa Clara. And as a reminder, the home opener is next Thursday, September 14th, against Air Force. Women's triathlon placed second at the Wingate Bulldogs Super Sprint Kickoff. It's the first ever event as a varsity program. Haley Harris finished 5th place and was the top performer for the Midshipmen. The race was actually a duathlon because Wingate was doing some maintenance on their pool, so a run, bike, run type of format. Next Saturday, it'll be a draft legal style race as the team heads up to the Duquesne Collegiate Cup in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Ohio State line. Or should I say a swim, bike, run away from the Ohio State line. Almost Pittsburgh, not quite. In men's rugby's preseason team meeting, Captain Jack Alleman said, quote, "We don't know what we look like in our current iteration," and Navy's current iteration following up its national championship is outscoring its opponents 195-0. This on the heels of a 117-0 win over Delaware on Saturday. Tuesday afternoon, we're going international. Navy hosts Trinity College of Dublin, and that game is streamed on Navy Athletics' YouTube page. Like, subscribe, watch everything. That men's rugby game on Tuesday. Women's soccer hosting Virginia Tech this week with the chance to notch a well-earned W over an ACC opponent. Men's soccer hosting Longwood on Friday. Football, of course, hosting Wagner on Saturday, 3:30 kickoff on CBS Sports Network. And cross country hosting the Navy Invitational for both the men and the women. That'll do it for this week. Go Navy, beat Wagner, beat everyone.